Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Lincoln Roulette Dance Team. Tonight's performance is sponsored by Sal Pullis, Edward Jones.
I just want to use your love tonight. I don't want to lose your love tonight. My grandson was here to have a look. I ain't got many friends to talk to. The winter of it and job. You know my daughter's thing for you. Standing up and keeping up good. I just want to use your love tonight.
I'll have to track one down at the health food store.
Your Lincoln Roulette Dance Team under the direction of Randy Montgomery. Thank you again to Sal Pullis, Edward Jones for sponsoring tonight's halftime performance.
Mattoon going to kick it away to the Railsplitters. That is Gear out there, and he's going to kick it back deep for the Railsplitters are Titus Cannon and Isaac Dewberry. Dewberry, the sophomore, Cannon, the senior, and he's going to kick a short roller, and the Railers going to pick it up, and they're at the 30 and also up to the 33-yard line. I didn't catch who picked that up for Lincoln. One of the front men up there. Was that Austin Sparrow that picked the football up? Could have been, not sure.
Yeah, I didn't see that either, but they kind of squibbed that ball, tried to make sure there wasn't a big return. Lincoln did a nice job. If that was Sparrow picking it up, and they got it out past the 30 to the 33.
They say it was number 7, might have been Noah Funk. Not sure. None of us guys at our age can see over that far, but I think it might have been Noah Funk. 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters at the 33-yard line. Drayden Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got Titus Cannon back there with him. He's got trips here to the near side and a lone receiver on the right side. Long count. Try to pull him offside early here. Extremely long. Cannon shifts. Posgay's got the snap. Throws out in the flat. He's got Isaiah Bowers. Breaks one tackle. Here comes two more. Gets around him. Gets around another one. And he's finally wrestled down just short of the 34-yard line. He got 1 yard out of that. He broke about 4 tackles to get there.
Yeah, that was all Isaiah Bauer. That's basically the same play they opened the game with. A little sideline pass there, kind of a screen to the wide receiver, the slot man. Bowers got a little blocked, not much blocking. He just broke some tackles, all that, and picked up 1 yard.
Make sure you stop by the Lincoln Grand 8 Theater in historic downtown Lincoln. Enjoy a movie after the game featuring great prices and low concession stand prices too. Go online to the LincolnGrand8.com and all the movie hotline. Here's a pass. Posgay, first he fakes it. Now he comes to his left. Wants to air it out again. Looking for an open receiver. He's got him along the sideline. Dewberry, and it's incomplete. He tried to hit Isaac Dewberry at the 40-yard line, but it was incomplete. Great coverage by the Green Wave, but Posgay was very patient. He finally found Dewberry along the sideline, but it was a tightrope pass that he could barely get in there.
Yeah, he had good coverage all over the field. He just couldn't find anybody open. Looked like he might have had a chance to run with it, but the Green Wave were covering that too, and finally just threw an incompletion.
You can see Drayden's improved since last week. He threw a couple away last week, but he was patient on that one. He had plenty of time, had some good blocking, but nobody could get open. They're going to go trips to the right side. Cannon in the backfield. Lone receiver here to the near side. Posgay under a lot of pressure, splits two, and then he's finally tripped up for about a 3-yard loss. He didn't have a chance that time.
Yeah, he did a nice job of stepping up and avoiding a couple tacklers, but then a third one was there and tripped him up, as you said, Bob, on about the 31-yard line, 32-yard line.
Get your oil change at the Four Corners Lube, located at the intersection of Lincoln Parkway and Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, home of the full-service in-and-out oil change and more. And check out the full line of Kubota Lawn and Garden Series products, including snow blowers. Phone 217-735-2761. That's the Four Corners Lube, way out at the Four Corners. And now there's a timeout on the field And we'll take a timeout. Mattoon leads at 14-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Engineering it back at the station. Here's the long snap, and the Railers will punt it away. Long end over end, and it's caught. And a fair catch, and it's going to be at the 30-yard line. Nice punt there, a deep punt for the Railsplitters.
Dewberry's first punt of the night, Bob, here early in the third quarter. And he continues. He has the first 2 weeks of the season hitting some nice high punts, and the Railers got down and covered it, so they had a fair catch it on the 30.
Isaac Dewberry, he's a good one. He's a good running back and an excellent punter for the Railsplitters. Third quarter action, 10-21 remains here in the third quarter. Another fine sponsor for Lincoln, citizens to elect Republican candidate Mark Landers for Logan County Sheriff. Here's the handoff, that's Gittens. He tries to come off the left guard, but there wasn't much there. The Railers blocked that. He may have got a yard out of it. That again is citizens to elect Republican candidate Mark Landers for Logan County Sheriff, paid for by the citizens for Mark Landers. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Mattoon Green Wave as Jack Pilson will come up under center out of that power I. He's got Abraham Baker and Julian Gittens in the backfield. Oh, did he knock that away?
That was batted down by number 68 for the Railers.
That's Jake Behringer.
Yeah, he's in at, looks like that defensive end spot. He stuck his big paw up and knocked that down for an incompletion.
He's a sophomore. Usually plays right guard, and he does have a big paw. He's 6'3", 240 pounds, and only a sophomore. Jake Behringer slapped that pass to the turf. 3rd and 9 now for the Green Wave at the 31. Let's hope this Rail Splitter defense continues to improve. We've got a new man on the coverage out here. That's Baker, and they wrap Baker up early, right at the line of scrimmage. Wrap him up. A guy lost his helmet for Lincoln. That's the big guy in the center, Tyson Opal. Opal, a junior, 6'1", 280. Knocked him down, lost his helmet, and now it's going to be 4th down again for Mattoon, 4th and 9 at their own 31-yard line. Titus Cannon going back. In there on defense that time for Lincoln was number 20, Justin Yoon. They'll punt it away, that being Mattoon. That is Gunnar Landhon. Gunnar Landhon will punt it away to Titus Cannon. Long snap. Here's the boot. End over end, sidewinder. He's going to get a pretty good roll out of it. They're going to roll dead down to the Lincoln 31.5-yard line, where it'll be spotted right there, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Lincoln. Pretty good field position for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, good, and a nice defensive stand there on their first possession by the Green Wave. The Railers look like they came out at from the halftime intermission with a little more desire there and a little more aggressiveness there on defense. Stopped the Green Wave 2 yards on that series and made them punt.
Tomorrow morning, join the Scott Kirby and Jake Johnston Cheap Seats Live Saturday morning sports show featuring Joe Ryan, the longest airing live sports show in the area. Tomorrow from 9A to 10A at Jake's Furnishings, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. If you can't make it, tune in to 96.3 FM or streaming live on WLCNonline.com. 1st and 10, Railers out of the shotgun. Posgay going to keep it. Throws it out in the flat to Cannon. He's wrapped up quickly. Complete pass. They picked up 3 yards there. Pilson tackled him at the 35-yard line, so a 3-yard pickup there for the Rail Splitters. It'll be 2nd and 7 yards to go. Clock on the move, 8:29 left in the third quarter. The Rail Splitters trail it by 2 touchdowns, but they've got some good defense going here in the second half and a chance to score on this drive. To the near side here, it's Polis. To the far side, it's Noah Funk. In the slot, it's Isaac Dewberry here on the near side. Titus Cannon in the backfield with quarterback Drayden Posgay. Here's the snap. That's Bowers with the football. Bowers, nothing there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a face mask at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, look, he got up to the 36, and then somebody grabbed his helmet or his face mask there at the very end of the play.
Just swung that hand in there like a tomahawk and grabbed some part of his head.
I don't know.
It's a first down, that's one thing for sure, but it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Man, that's good. Into Mattoon territory at the 49-yard line. Don't forget to stay tuned after tonight's Railer game for the Classic Rock Experience, starring Jeff number 2 from the new Nighttime Fix, 96. Central Illinois' best classic rock until 4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. 7:56 left on the clock. Third quarter. 1st and 10 Railsplitters at the Mattoon 49-yard line. Out of the gun. Posgay, Bowers. Busts through the hole, and he's got a first down. Bowers rambles down to the 37-yard line. Isaac Bowers showing some power. First half, they went with Titus Cannon. Here in the second half, they're going with Isaiah Bowers.
That was an 11-yard pickup by Bowers, and as you said, Bob, he just ran hard, rambled up there, broke a couple tackles, and got a first down.
7:30 left on the third quarter clock. 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters in Mattoon territory. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got 2 running backs back there with him, 2 receivers on the right, 1 to the left. Long count. Posgay hands off Bowers. Not much there. He might have got a yard or 2 out of it, Coach.
Yeah, he struggled and maybe picked up. It looks like they're going to give him maybe a yard. Pretty much no gain there. We'll give him a yard on that, but he fought for it. Not much running room there.
The LCHS varsity football cheerleaders are selling raffle tickets for a beautiful dual recliner sofa from Jake's Furnishings, valued at over $1,500. Contact any cheerleader or head cheer coach, Anna Grace Maxwell, to purchase the tickets. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got the snap. He doesn't have much time. He's scrambling. Throws it up ahead. Incomplete. Intended receiver Titus Cannon along the sideline. He threw it along the sideline, and Cannon had a layout, try to make the pass. It would have been a circus catch. He just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, it was a nice throw. Yeah, just let him slightly too much. As you said, he reached out for it, dove for it, just couldn't quite get it. But a lot of pressure, initial pressure from both the left and the right side there on Posgay. He ran out of it and made a nice throw there, just slightly out of the reach.
If your business or service is looking for a great way to advertise, WLCN 96.3 FM has developed a new Railsplitter football and basketball and ladies basketball sponsorship package. Out of the shotgun, Posgay. He's got Isaiah Bowers back there with him. Posgay rolls to the right this time. Got a little bit of time. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble now. Now he gets rid of it along the sideline. Intended receiver over there was Isaac Dewberry.
He just taking a little time trying to find a receiver. Nobody was open initially, and he was scrambling. Did a nice job avoiding the tackler, and then just kind of more or less threw it away out in the territory of a receiver, but not right at him.
Yeah, Ken, he had to use his peripheral vision to pick that guy up, Dewberry, along the sideline.
Yeah, that's hard to find a receiver along a sideline. It looks like the Railers are setting up to punt here from their own 38. We got 6:16 left in the third quarter. A lot of time in this game, though.
Cade Schmidt checks. Here's the snap. Dewberry, another beautiful punt high in the air, and the Railers tip it and grab it. Mattoon didn't have a chance to run it back, and the ball's grounded. It looks like about the 11-yard line where it'll be first. Excellent punt again by Dewberry as he puts it high in the air, gives his teammates a chance to get downfield.
And Mattoon stayed away from it. It hit the ground, started to roll back toward the Railers' side, and so somebody knocked it down there, as you said, on the 11.
So 6:09 left in the third quarter. Mattoon's got the football again at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. Railer defense on the field. Pilson comes up under center out of that power I. He's got Baker in the backfield. This time he's going to hand it off to his main right man along the left side, Julian Gittens. Gittens picks up about 5 yards on the far side of the field.
It looked like somebody had a hand out there in the backfield, but you can't arm tackle him, and he broke that and then got about 5 yards on that play.
2nd and 5. At the 15, Julian Gittens. Here he comes. Calls his own number. Pilson on the run. Kept the football, and he's finally wrestled down just short of the 35-yard line. And the man that made the tackle for Lincoln, I can't pick that up. He won't turn his back this way. One of the linebackers for Lincoln made the tackle for the Railsplitters. 1st and 10 now for Mattoon at their own 34-yard line. Pilson comes up under center. He's got Baker and Gittens in the backfield. Gives it to Gittens. Gittens off the left. He's stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Finally gets 2 yards out of it, so it'll be 2nd and 8 for Mattoon. At the Lincoln 36-yard line.
Yeah, it was a pretty good stop by the Railers, but he still fell forward for a couple yards and picked up 3 on that. And a lot of times the Railers are tackling from behind. That lets the running backs fall forward for extra yardage.
5 minutes left, third quarter. You're listening to Rail Splitter Football, 96.3 FM on your radio dial. Pilson hands it off. Gittens, he's at the 50, 45, taken down from behind. That is number 1 for the Railsplitters on the tackle. That's the middle linebacker, Peyton Anderson, the sophomore. Ran him down from behind, but not before he got all the way into Lincoln territory at the 37-yard line.
That was a 26-yard pickup on that run, and he broke some tackles on that run, and Railers just kind of went to the ground and missed him.
1st and 10 for Mattoon. Pilson up under center. He's got a receiver on each side, 2 men in the backfield. And he gives off to Abraham Baker. Baker, number 10. Man, he's a tough guy to bring down.
Run well with the ball. He got down to the 34, about a 3-yard pickup. They continue to march into Lincoln territory now.
Baker wears the number 10. He's a street fighter. He's tough to bring down. Clock on the move. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter as Mattoon comes to the line of scrimmage. Pilson checking one of the plays on his wrist. Now he looks along the line of scrimmage over at the Lincoln defense, goes up underneath his center. Has these 2 reliable running backs, and this time he's going to give it to Julian Gittens. Gittens tries to come to the right side. One of the Railers grabs him by his jersey and just yanks him out of bounds. That was Isaiah Bowers, who grabbed him by the shirt and just ripped him all the way out of bounds.
Yeah, Bowers grabbed him, got around him, but he kind of got carried on his back. He got down to the 31-yard line, another 3-yard pickup.
3rd down. Stop the clock because he went out of bounds with 3:42 left in the third. The golden helmets of the Mattoon Green Wave to the line of scrimmage. Noah Funk out there directing traffic, and now Pilson's going to keep it again, looked like.
He's short of the 1st down.
That'll get it to what, about the 28?
A 28-yard line. He's about got a yard to go.
He'll probably call his number again. Jack Pilson, who's going to do it again. There he goes, and a flag on the play.
That's they went too fast. They didn't get set, so that's going to be 5-yarder.
Illegal procedure.
Yep.
Stop the clock, 3:17 third quarter. Pulled the trigger too soon. Illegal procedure against the Mattoon Green Wave.
Yeah, they were in a hurry. They tried to catch Lincoln off guard there on defense and tried to go a quick play there, and they went too quick. They didn't get their line set.
Special thanks to Benjamin Yount for his weekly interviews with the Lincoln Community High School head Railer football coach Matt Slilkowski and the players this season, which air each Friday morning on 96.3 FM. 4th and 6 for the Green Wave. Pilson. And he wants to throw. Pilson going to throw it long. Good coverage out there by Lincoln.
Oh.
Noah Funk, and they're going to say pass interference on Noah Funk. He was all over him. I thought he did a good job, but they're going to call pass interference. He must have made contact with him.
Yeah, maybe. And I guess I got a one-sided mind there, but that official was over on their sideline. He probably got talked into throwing that flag.
Got an earful over there. So 1st and 10 now for Mattoon, very deep in Lincoln territory.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because it was incomplete pass.
Ball spotted at the 18-yard line of Lincoln, now 1st and 10. Lincoln's just going to have to hang on again, and they got a score in this game. Pilson looks over the line of scrimmage in the Railer defense. Now he comes up under center. Jack Pilson going to hand off to Julian, and man, we had a guy in the backfield, couldn't bring him down. Now he's finally taken down at the 15-yard line. About a 3-yard pickup for Gittens.
Well, what's happened is the linebacker's getting across the line of scrimmage, but to get across a little too far, and Gittens runs underneath him and gets past him, and so he's picking up yardage, and the defense is running out of the play.
Peyton Anderson, one of the guys in there on the tackle for Lincoln. 2nd and 7 for the Wave. Pilson wants to throw up the middle. He's got his man in for the touchdown.
Number 9.
Colts.
15-yarder.
15-yard touchdown for Mattoon. Trying to figure out who that young man was. I think it was Landon Fultz.
Number 9 was the man that received it.
So that makes the score Mattoon 20, Lincoln 0. And the kick is good for the extra point. That'll make it 21-0 Mattoon with 2:22 left in the third quarter. We'll be back after these. Scored again. That was Landon Fultz who caught the football and took it in for the touchdown. Here's the kick by Gear, and it's picked up. That was Cannon, but he was on his knee.
No, that was...
was that Anderson? Is that number 1?
Yep, it was Anderson.
That was Anderson, but he was on his knee when he caught the ball, so that's where they're going to down it. That's the middle linebacker, Peyton Anderson, and on the kick team there. Whereas the number 1, he's a sophomore, 5'8", 180-pounder. He's very quick. Would have been nice if he would have been able to field it.
Yeah, he was kind of short coming up to it, and went down the field and went to his knee, and that automatically ended it.
Coach Cooper talking to him on the sideline, saying, nice job, young man. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. 2:19 on the third quarter clock. Mattoon leads it by 3 touchdowns, 21-0. This is Polis to the near side. There's going to be 3 Railsplitters here on the near side out of the shotgun. Drayden Posgay for the Railsplitters. The young sophomore quarterback. He's got Titus Cannon back there with him, and they're going to give it to Cannon. Cannon coming to the left side, turns it to the 30, 35, 40, 41-yard line goes Titus Cannon. A 14-yard pickup there by Titus Cannon, and another first down for the Railsplitters.
That was Cannon's first to carry here in the third quarter. As we get late in the third quarter, Bob, and he got a nice block out there, stalk block by Isaiah Bauer to give him somebody to run around and pick up some big yardage.
Isaac Duringer in there at left tackle for the Railers. He's one of the guys that made a block there. He's a senior, 6'3", 250-pounder. The center, Cade Schmidt, up over the football. He's a junior. Drayden Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers on the right side. Here's the snap. Posgay, whoa, he's in trouble. He avoids the trouble. Looking on the right side. Still wants to throw. Now he does. Incomplete. He almost threaded the needle there. One of the defenders for Mattoon went high, tried to tip it. Still got through. And the intended receiver was Jaden Polis. He had a touchdown last weekend. And Coach,
I tell you, Posgay shows a lot of poise out there, Bob, for a sophomore. He had a lot of pressure initially, and he stepped away from that, rolled to his right, and kept looking, and more pressure was coming, and he finally found a receiver, just couldn't quite hook up with him.
Noah Funk a little shook up on the play, but he's going to stay in there. Pull us here to the near side. Posgay looks to the bench. Cannon's in the backfield with him on his left side. Isaiah Bowers is on the slot on the right side. Now Cannon lines up on the right side of Posgay. Man in motion is Dewberry. Dewberry looks for running room. He'll try and take it around the right side. He's got 5. He's got a first down and more. Along the sideline goes Dewberry, and he's finally spun out of bounds. Down to the 28-yard line goes the speedy Isaac Dewberry, the sophomore. He came all the way from the left side, got the handoff from Posgay, and he almost broke it all the way.
Well, he did a nice job. He looked like they had a possible tackle there at the line of scrimmage, and he just used his speed, as you said, Bob, to break away from that. Got it down the sideline into Mattoon territory to the 29-yard line.
Isaac is lightning quick. He's broke loose a couple times tonight.
That was a 30, I'm sorry about that. It was a 30-yard pickup.
Excellent. 2 receivers on each side. Posgay out of the shotgun. He wants to throw. He's going to throw long. Complete. Oh, no, he dropped it. Man, I thought he had it.
Let's see what they're going to call a completion and then a fumble.
Completion and a fumble, and it went out of bounds.
Now they're calling incomplete. Well, yes, they are.
Complete, and then he dropped it. And he must have punched it out of his hands after he caught it.
Yeah, that's a completion.
First and goal for the Railsplitters.
Pass complete to number 7, Noah Funk.
That was Noah Funk out there.
5-yard line.
He's down to the 4. That was a 25-yard pickup.
I thought he had a little hitch in his giddy up. I thought he was hurt, but man, he showed some good speed there. He got open, caught the ball, and he knocked it loose, but it's first and 10 for the Railers. Pardon me, first and goal at the 5. Here's the snap, direct snap. That's Bowers off the right side.
He's in.
He's in for the touchdown.
I think that was Cannon, Bob. I think that was Cannon.
5-yard touchdown run.
Titus Cannon, I'm sorry. Titus Cannon on the touchdown run. Good job, Coach. All I could see was threes in the glare of the window, and I put an extra one on him. Titus Cannon with the touchdown from 5 yards out. Makes it 21-6 in favor of Mattoon. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Nice catch out there by Noah Funk. And then the touchdown by Titus Cannon. It'll be Cannon on the hold, on the long snap. Bodanik on the kick. He pops it up and through the uprights. That'll make it 21-7. Mattoon by 2 touchdowns now. 54 seconds left in the third. Alex Bodanik going to kick it away. He kicked the extra point for Lincoln. 1 man deep for Mattoon, and Bodanik kicks it away to him, end over end. And he drops it. Lincoln, Titus Cannon. The ball's still loose. Lincoln dives ahead. Titus Cannon had a second chance, and he got it. And Lincoln's got the football deep in Mattoon territory with 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Titus Cannon got to the ball once, couldn't hang on. It got knocked loose, and then he dove on it again, which was good for Lincoln because it went farther downfield.
Well, yeah, I got a little more yardage out of it, but Mattoon made a huge mistake mishandling the ball right there, Bob, and the Railers were at great coverage getting downfield to be right there on top of it. Now there's a player down. I think Mattoon has a player on the ground. I don't know if that was the man trying to receive that ball. I didn't get his number. He's okay though. He's getting up.
Great hustle along that sideline. Isaiah Bowers was there too, along with Titus Cannon. Cannon finally jumped on it before it went out of bounds.
That's the first turnover we've had here in the game, Bob, and that's a big critical fumble by Mattoon. Lincoln needs to take advantage of it now with 49 seconds left here in the third quarter, down 21-7.
That was Julian Gittens that was shook up on the play, but he's jogging off the field. He's going to be all right for Mattoon. Duringer, the first guy out there for the Railsplitters, will be Cade Schmidt over the football, 1st and 10. Jaden Pola split right wide to the right side. Noah Funk here on the near side. In the slot, I believe that's Titus Cannon here on the left. Dewberry in the backfield. In motion goes Cannon. They give it to Cannon. He sees an opening. He looks for a first down. He's still on his feet, and he's going to go for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cannon.
Titus Cannon, back-to-back touchdowns. Picked up the fumble on the kickoff, and now he takes it in for the touchdown. 42 seconds left in the third quarter, and Cannon scores again.
And he had some blockers out in front of him, Bob, and they were sprinting out there to make some blocks, and then Cannon did a great job breaking a couple tackles to get to the end zone.
Couldn't find a nicer guy in Titus Cannon, and he'll be on the hold here for the extra point for Alex Bodanik. Bodanik's a sophomore. Here's the placement. Here's the kick. Here's the call through the uprights, and all of a sudden, it's Mattoon 21, Lincoln 14 with 42 seconds left in the third. We'll be back. Alex Bodanik on the kickoff for the Railsplitters. Line shot, and it's dropped again by Mattoon. Now they pick it up. Now the Railers going to have to pick this man up, and they do. I think that's Julian Gittens just across the 30-yard line. And Mattoon's got the ball. That was Julian. And good sportsmanship by the Railers. They helped Gittens up. That's Isaiah Bowers with the good sportsmanship for Lincoln. 21-14. Lincoln all of a sudden back in the ball game, Coach.
2 quick scores within 12 seconds of each other, Bob, and Lincoln right back in the game, as you said.
Titus Cannon scored them both, and then Bodonic kicked the extra points.
Defense has to step up now and make a stop.
Pilson up under center. Hand off to the running back. That's Abraham Baker still on his feet. Only one man to catch him. Isaiah Bowers trying to run him down, and he does. Isaiah Bowers trips him up at about the 20. Man, he was going to the house, Abraham Baker. He got some good blocking. They had a real tight formation. It looks like they had about 10 guys in the box there.
As soon as he broke through the line of scrimmage, Bob, there was no defenders there to stop him. Bowers ran him down, but a big change in field position from their own 30 down to Lincoln 21.
Momentum quickly changed. Lincoln, as you said, scored 2 touchdowns in 12 seconds, and now the Green Wave come right back at us. At the Lincoln 21, they got to hurry and move the chains. Pilson up under center. He might keep it himself. He looks like he's going to do it. Now he stands up. Tried to pull the Railers offside there. A little trickery in that power eye. They've got one receiver on each side.
They're just going to let the clock run out here at the end of the quarter, I believe.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter with the score. Mattoon Green Wave 21 and the Lincoln Railsplitters 14. We'll be back after these. Schweitzer. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mattoon Green Wave at the Lincoln 21-yard line. Mattoon leads by a touchdown, 21-14. We've got a full 12 minutes to play. Mattoon out of that power eye. Pilson will come up under center. He's going to hand it off on the delay to Julian Gittens, and he's wrapped up at the 15. 16-yard gain there by Gittens.
Somebody wrapped him up, Bob, after he picked up about 6 yards on the run. Somebody wrapped him up and took him straight down. Didn't get the number of who made the stop.
2nd and 4 for Mattoon at the Lincoln 15-yard line. Noah Funk on the coverage here on the near side. Jack Pilson, the quarterback for the Green Wave, looks to the sideline. Now he's got the play. Looks over the Lincoln defense and goes under center. He's got the snap, got time, throws it out, incomplete. Good coverage out there by Noah Funk.
Kind of an interesting call there by Mattoon to throw the ball. He had one receiver out there, and Lincoln was out there covering him and tried a quick pass. Went incomplete. It wasn't quite on target.
Now it'll be 3rd and 4, Coach, at the 15. Early fourth quarter. Mattoon with that 1 touchdown lead. The great comeback by the Railsplitters. Pilson going to keep it himself, and he's got a lot of yardage. He's down inside the 10, and he's got a first down. So it'll be 1st and goal now for Mattoon.
Well, anytime they've needed a few yards, Bob, it's Pilson's kept the ball, and he's usually gotten it.
That's always been successful. Who knows, he could just take it all the way now. Could be a penalty on the play.
Yeah, I see a yellow flag on the ground.
May have been a face mask. It's against Lincoln. If it is, that's going to move him even closer to the goal line. If it's inadvertent, 5-yard would put it on the 4-yard line.
They're going to put it right on the 5-yard line.
On the 5. 1st and goal for Mattoon.
After 2 quick scores there at the end of the third quarter, big run, a big 49-yard run there on this next possession has set up Mattoon in this position to get a touchdown and take that 2-score lead again.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Pilson keep the football here. That's been their M.O.
And they're in no hurry. They take their time getting plays off.
Pilson up under center. I don't think he's going to go with it. He's going to hand off to Gittens, and Gittens is in for the touchdown. On the right side, Julian Gittens in for the touchdown, and then I'll make it 27-14 in favor of Mattoon with 10:42 left in the ball game.
Well, they did a good job, the defense, of turning him back inside, but then there was no defenders on the inside to make a stop, and he went 5 yards for the touchdown.
27-14. And Gear will attempt to kick it through for Mattoon. Jacob Gear. Here's the kick. Looks good, is good, and that'll make the score Mattoon 28, Lincoln 14. We'll be back after these. Remember, after the game tonight, stay tuned as we throw things back to Jeff number 2 in the best classic rock and roll around. He'll be with you till midnight, but the party continued till 4. Here's the kick by Gear. Line shot. That's picked up by Dewberry. Dewberry still got it, and he's finally knocked down. Dewberry got out to about the 27-yard line. That was a line shot kick.
Yeah, Dewberry did a nice job feeling it, and but he didn't have much rowing room. Somebody wrapped him up before he got to the 30. He's going to stop on the 27.
Lincoln offense is on the field. At center, it's Cage Schmidt. The guards are Gage Wilson and J.T. Gazzardo. The tackles are Isaac Duringer and Jake Behringer. The wide receivers are Noah Funk and Jaden Polis. In the slot, it will be Isaac Dewberry and Isaiah Bowers. Quarterback is Drayden Posgay, and Titus Cannon will be the running back. It'll be Cage Schmidt on the height. Bowers goes in motion. He's got the football around the left side. Looks for running room, and he's got it. He's got a first down. Isaiah Bowers around the left side. Went from the 27 to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, just a nice sweep there, and he got around the corner, Bob. Picked up 10 yards. He's got good speed when he gets up, gets some running room. Got it out to about the 38-yard line.
They're going to move the chains. Lincoln's going to have to score on this drive to stay in the game. They trail by 2 touchdowns here in the fourth quarter, down with 10:15 left. Lincoln to the line of scrimmage. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's only a sophomore. He's shown some composure here tonight. Long count. Here's the snap. That's Dewberry. He fights close to another first down. I believe that is Isaac Dewberry.
There's a flag on the far side.
Yeah, that's Dewberry. There's a flag. He got 9 yards out of that, but there's a flag on the play.
That's going to be a block, illegal block by the Railers. That was a nice run by Dewberry because he got about 7 and then got hit hard, and then he went forward for 3 more. Had a first down, but this flag's going to pull this play back.
Bringing it back, 9:54. They stop the clock, fourth quarter. Mattoon 28, Lincoln 14. Be sure to check out everything, including archived Lincoln Community High School football games on WLCNonline.com and become a fan on Facebook. Lloyd Kirby down there filming it for you. He archives it all. Clock on the move now, 9:49 left for the game. Lincoln's got to have 18 yards for a first down. Here's a snap to Posgay. Hands off Dewberry. If he finds a hole, he's gone. They stop him at the 30. He just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, a lot of white shirts were standing right there on the line of scrimmage, not being moved out of the way, and Dewberry had no place to run.
Second down now for Lincoln and 18 yards. Posgay goes to the sideline to get the play.
Second and long for the Railers here. They don't have to get it all. They need to get part of it back here on this second down play.
Noah Funk comes to the near side. Isaiah Bowers in the slot here on the near side. Dewberry in the backfield. Man in motion is Cannon, but Posgay going to throw it. Incomplete. Pass interference there, but they're not going to call it. Polis wanted the official to call it, but he would. Now it's going to go against Polis for talking to the official.
Pass ball's incomplete.
Yeah, that. I don't know what he said, but might have said something that triggered that, but otherwise probably not necessary flag there, but don't know. But that's going to hurt the Railers.
Justin Nguyen going to check in now for the Railers.
That was after the incompletion, so they're going to lose the down and the yardage now.
Well, he said something to him at first, and then he kept talking, and then he threw the flag.
Well, he thought he had interference, and maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But then, yeah, he should have just gone back to the huddle, not said any more.
He's a sophomore, learning experience. Ball's just past the 15 now for Lincoln.
2 big penalties here on this series, Bob, and that's just a killer when you're in the fourth quarter down 2 touchdowns. It's tough to come back.
Third and a long way to go, or second and a long way to go. Dewberry's going to have to bust a long one. Out of the shotgun, Drayden Posgay. He's got Cannon in motion, and they blow it dead.
Now, what's this one? Is this a 5-yarder against the Railers for another penalty? My sheet's going to run out of room for penalties on the Railers.
Illegal procedure.
Yeah. They had a man in motion, but I didn't see anything illegal about that unless he was never set.
They've moved the Railers all the way back into the rec parking lot.
That's exactly right.
Now it's ball spotted at the 11. Posgay out of the shotgun. Going to have to break a big one here, or at least cut it in half. Posgay's going to throw. Pump fake. Now he's got a man on the sideline. Bowers has got it. Still on his feet. He's at the 40.
Yes, nice move.
He's at the 45, first down 50. 45 Mattoon, 40, 35, 30. He's at the 25, 20. And he's still on his feet. He may go all the way. He spins, and it's fumbled, and the Railer jumps on it. Fumbled into the end zone. Are they going to say he's down? I think they're going to say he was down.
I hope so. He was reaching into the end zone trying to get it in, and it came loose. We'll see what they're calling.
Isaiah Bowers from the 11-yard line, a pass from Drayden Posgay. He caught it out here along the sideline, broke tackles, sprinted, and he may be down. He's inside the 5, Coach.
He made a nice catch on a ball on the sideline, and then he broke some tackles. Then he kind of waited and set up a couple blocks going down the sideline, and he was able to get down near the goal line, and he was reaching for it. You said the ball came loose, but he was already down, so the Railers are going to have it like on the 1 or 2 yard line, wherever they set it. That was an 89-yard pass play.
Unbelievable. Let's see what they're going to do now. They're still talking it over down there along the sideline, the officials. Is Posgay going to run out of the shotgun? Yeah. This would be a good time for him to run a quarterback sneak, but they're not going to do it. Is he up under center? I think he is. Yeah, Posgay's going to take it on his own.
No, Bowers
in for the touchdown. Isaiah Bowers took it in for the touchdown, and all of a sudden it's 28-20. Bowers came up under center, and then he took it in. 28-20, 8-12 left for the game. Lincoln staying in it. What a play by Isaiah Bowers, 89 yards, and then he finishes off with a touchdown. Alex Bodanik will attempt the extra point. Cannon on the hold for the Railsplitters. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick, the left footer. And it is good, 28-21. Lincoln back within a touchdown again with 8-12 left in the fourth. We'll be back. Alex Bodanik going to kick it away. Jack Pilson back deep for Mattoon. Here's the kick by Bodanik. Long kick. And picked up at the 15 by Pilson. He slips down at the 20. Pilson tried to cut up field. Dewberry was there. And Pilson went down at the 20-yard line. First and 10 for Mattoon at their own 20-yard line. 8 minutes and 9 seconds left for the football game. Mattoon leads it by a touchdown, 28-21. The Green Wave have gone with the running game most of the game with Julian Gittins and Abraham Baker. Pilson. Hands off Baker. He's open on the left side, and he comes down across the 30. He's got a first down. In on the tackle for Lincoln there was Noah Funk, along with Austin Sparrow, and there's a Mattoon player shook up on the play. Officials timeout here as they haven't got the trainers out there yet. But one of the Mattoon players shook up. Trainer coming from the far side of the field.
I think that's I can't see his number for sure. That was a quick handoff to I tell you, they've got some nice runners. Number 10 and number 11 are good running backs.
That time it was 10, Abraham Baker, and they handed it off to him. We're going to take a short timeout. Oh no, we can't. I'm sorry. All right, good job, Coach. Coach called an audible on me. We're going to keep it right here. That was Brock Smith, their wide receiver that was shook up on the play. He needs some help coming off the field. And one of his teammates comes out to help him with the trainer. A couple of guys coming out to help him now.
Let's see. Baker is only a sophomore. Gittins is a senior. And Pilson is a junior. So they've going to have a couple good kids back next year.
They will. That injury happened with 8:02 left for the game. Mattoon leads at 28-21. That was a first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Mattoon at their own 32-yard line.
Lincoln defense needs to step up here with just under 8 minutes to go in the game.
They wind the clock back up, and Pilson comes up under center, out of that eye. This time he wants to throw up the middle. He's got his man on a first down. Tripped up by Titus Cannon, and then he was polished off there. I couldn't pick up who that last man was.
I think that was his tight end, wasn't it? He threw through. Hit him with a big pass in the first half too, Bob.
Austin Sparrow, he finished him off. Ball at the midfield stripe at the 50. 1st and 10 for Mattoon. 7:40 left for the game. Mattoon leads it by a touchdown. You're listening to 96.3 FM, Lincoln Railsplitter football, Atlanta, Lincoln. Pilson up under center. Long count. Extremely long. And here it is. Going to hand off to Julian. And there's a foul. There's a flag on the play.
I think we're going to have a hold in the backfield there on the green wave. That's going to bring that play back.
Julian Gittins got the handoff, number 11. So that's going to bring it back to the Mattoon 45. No, they're bringing it back farther. It wasn't.
It was about the 36-yard line, I think, is where they're going to set it down.
You're right.
It's a 10-yard penalty from where the infraction takes place, and that penalty was in the backfield, so that's they had 10 yards from that, and that's how they get back to the 36.
Good for Lincoln, so it'll be still first down, but they're all the way back at the 36-yard line. Call it 1st and 24. 7 minutes left for the game. Mattoon just taking their time. They got the touchdown lead. Pilson's got the snap, wants to throw across the middle.
Oh.
And it's complete.
Looked like the Railer defender tried to go for the ball, Bob, and the pass got there, and their receiver jumped up and caught it in front of the defender and got to the 49-yard line.
Anderson, one of the guys there, in on the tackle for Lincoln. So now it's going to be 2nd and 9 at the 49 of Lincoln. They're in Lincoln territory. Clock on the move, so Mattoon taking all the time in the world to get these plays off. They lead at 28-21. Pilson. Hands off. Gittins got a first down and more. He's on the run. Anderson tries him. No, he's going to go all the way. Touchdown. 49-yard touchdown run by Julian Gittins. 34-21. Mattoon with 5:58 on the clock as Gittins goes across the touchdown with a 49-yard run.
Well, they pulled the guard from the left side, and he led the way and opened up the hole at the line of scrimmage. And Gittins just used some speed to run through some defenders and then ran away from the defenders to the goal line.
So it'll be Jacob Gear to attempt the extra point. It'll be Gunnar Runyon on the long snap. There's the placement and the kick. And Lincoln blocked the kick. Lincoln blocked the kick, so the score will stay Mattoon 34, Lincoln 21 with 5:58 left in the game. We'll be back after these. Jacob Gear going to kick it away from his own 40-yard line. Gear's kick. It's a sidewinder picked up, and Lincoln's going to have the ball and just kneel down with it. Didn't want to get any fumbles, so Lincoln's going to have the ball at the 38-yard line. The kicker, Alex Bodanik, fielded the ball, and we didn't want him to get hurt. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Lincoln at the 38-yard line. 5:55 left for the game. Lincoln trails it by 13 points, 34-21. Cade Schmidt, the center, up over the football. Drayden Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got a man in motion. Now Posgay wants to throw along the sideline. He's got a man wide open. That's Noah Funk at the 30. 25 down across the 20-yard line goes Noah Funk. Funk wears the number 7. He's only a sophomore. He's 5'10 and 160. And he caught that pass on the run. Great pass by Posgay. And now Funk's shook up. He's going to take a break. Trainer's out on the field. 18-yard line is where the football's at. Noah Funk caught that ball on the dead run on a nice lead pass by Drayden Posgay, but now Funk shook up on the field. We're going to take a short timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We're back here, Lincoln Railsplitter football. Funk's still down on the field. He's moving his feet. It's just he may have had the wind knocked out of him. He shook out. Now they're going to pick him up. He's okay. He's getting a fine round of applause from the Lincoln Railer faithful here.
That's a nice pass there by Posgay to hit him down the sideline. There was no defender there, so someone made a mistake on the defense. But he picked up the ball, Funk, and then he ran downfield, got inside the 20. And Lincoln still has a chance here with 5:47 left in the game.
I think he just had the wind knocked out of him. Shook up because when he walked off the field, he looked perfectly all right. 1st and 10 for the Railers at the 18. Posgay and Funk busted that big play. Shotgun. Dewberry in the backfield. Posgay wants to throw again. He's got a gun of an arm, but now he's going to have to run with it, and he's going to run it out of bounds at about the 16-yard line.
And down 2 touchdowns, a smart play by him to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
They quickly give him another play, and he hustles back out on the field.
Where'd they put the ball? They got it on the 16, so just a couple-yard pickup.
2nd and 8 for the Railsplitters at the 16-yard line. 5:32 left for the game. Mattoon leads at 34-21. Mattoon came into the game with no wins and 2 losses, and they played some good football tonight. It's going to be Titus Cannon split wide to the left. In the slot is Isaiah Bowers. Dewberry in the backfield with Posgay. Here's the snap. Posgay wants to throw, pumps, and he throws behind, incomplete. Good coverage out there on the Railer receiver, and he just couldn't get it off.
Well, he didn't have time. He had a lot of pressure coming. Someone coming from the left side got picked up, but someone's coming full speed from the right side. A clean shot at him and grabbed him around the shoulder just as he was throwing it.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Railsplitters.
We got Posgay unofficially 6 for 12 in the air for 174 yards tonight, Bob.
He had a good night. Posgay out of the shotgun, 3rd and 8. The Mattoon 16-yard line, 5:27 on the game clock. Dewberry in the backfield. Here's the snap. Posgay going to roll to his left under a lot of pressure. Gets rid of it along the sideline and tipped away by the Mattoon. And they're going to... What are they calling out there?
That'll be interference on the defense, and Lincoln will get the 15-yard walk-off.
Pass interference, so that's going to be 1st and goal for Lincoln.
It'll be a 1st down. This ball's going to get, they'll get about 8 yards on the walk-off.
So they're picking up the 1st down. No, they're not. They won't get the first down. It won't be first.
Yeah, it's an automatic.
Oh, it's automatic? Okay. So first and goal for the Rail Splitters at the 8-yard line.
Still 5:20. Sorry, Bob. 5:20 left here in the fourth quarter.
Posgay goes into the huddle. He's got the play. Funk now splits out wide to the right here. In the slot, it's Isaiah Bowers here on the right side. No, it's not Isaiah Bowers. I'll have to check and see who that is. Dewberry in the backfield. 2 receivers on the left. That's Cannon, and here's the snap. Dewberry taken down in the backfield. One of the Mattoon Green Wave, uncontested, got through and knocked him down at the 15. So a 7-yard loss for the Rail Splitters. Nobody there to stop that young man.
Yeah, there's a lot of penetration by the defense of Mattoon getting across the line and disrupting some plays in the backfield. Drayden Posgay's seen that, felt that all night as he tried to pass and seen him coming from both sides.
That's Justin Nguyen here in the slot on the right side for Lincoln. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got Isaac Dewberry in the back. Posgay wants to throw.
Step up.
And he's going to have to keep it. He keeps it. He looks. He jukes. Still on his feet. And he's close to the goal line.
Yeah. A nice run.
Posgay almost took it all the way from the 15-yard line. And I don't know where.
He's down to the 4, I think. About 11-yard pickup.
Here we go. 3rd and goal for the Rail Splitters. Here's the snap.
Get up.
Rail Splitters.
He's in.
Touchdown. That's Titus Cannon. Titus Cannon on the touchdown for Lincoln. 34-27. 3rd touchdown of the game for Titus Cannon. Titus Cannon again hits pay dirt. Isaiah Bowers has got the other touchdown. And now Alex Bodanik will attempt the extra point. Kicks it with the left foot. 4:20 left for the ball game. Titus Cannon. It'll be Nguyen on the snap and Cannon on the placement, and Alex Bodanik will attempt the extra point.
And we got a penalty flag on the field. Could be delay a game on the Railers.
4:20 left for the game.
Yeah, I think it took too long. Well, 5 yards shouldn't hurt on an extra point, you would hope.
No, Bodanik is a good kicker. I've only ever seen him miss one.
Well, he doesn't drill them through there, but he gets them through there. But this extra 5 yards, hope that doesn't cost him.
I think he'll nail it. Nguyen on the long snap. Cannon on the placement. Here's the kick and it's blocked. Blocked by Mattoon, so the score will stay the same. Lincoln down by 7, 34-27 with 4:20 left on the clock. We'll be back after these.
Wow.
Bodanik will kick it for the Railers. Could see an onside kick here with only 4:20 left in the game. And it's going to go deep, though, to Pilson. Pilson's going to pick it up at the 18, the 20. Here he is at the 25, to the 30, finally taken down at the 35. Pilson ran down. It'll be 1st and 10 there on the tackle for Lincoln. That was number 18. I think that's Matthew Yant for the Rail Splitters. It is Matthew Yant on the tackle for the Railers. Ball's going to be at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mattoon, and now they're going to try and burn a lot of clock, Coach.
Yeah, and Lincoln has all 3 of their timeouts left here, Bob, I believe. So if they can make a couple stops, use a timeout, they might get the ball back with a little time left on the clock.
4:14 on the clock. 1st and 10. Pilson gives it to Gittens. Gittens got a first down all the way up to the 50-yard line.
He just kind of weaved his way through the middle there, Bob, and really never ever got touched till he finally got taken down at midfield.
Matthew Yant hurt his arm on that play. Trainer's out there talking to him. Ball spotted just short of the 50-yard line. 34-27 in favor of Mattoon.
Say that they just have not been able to stop him at all. Julian Gittins, he's going to be close to 300 yards before this night's over, Bob.
He's had a big night. At one point there, we saw he had 243, and he's heading for a 300-yard game, as you said. All right, here's Yount. He's up off the field now. He's all right. He shook it off. He's walking off the field. And now here comes Mattoon to the line of scrimmage. 4:08 left for the game. 1st and 10 for Mattoon. Ball close to the 50-yard line. Big night for Julian Gittins and his running partner, Abraham Baker. A lot of yardage between both of them.
And the quarterback has had a few, too.
He's good at running that quarterback sneak. And then he can pass it if he has to. They rewound the clock, so now we're under 4 minutes. As a center for Mattoon comes up over the football. Mattoon going to burn a lot of clock on the count. Pilson hands off Gittins, and Gittins stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there, so it'll be 2nd and 10. Now Yount checks back in for the Railsplitters. And now we're going to take a timeout. Railsplitters coming to the sideline. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Coach Ken Schweitzer, Bob Verderber back here with Lincoln Railsplitter football. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Mattoon Green Wave. The Railers stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. With 3:32 left here in the ball game. Railers have got to make this stop to have a chance to tie it or win it.
Yeah, they can't really afford to give up even one more first down because that's one timeout for the Railers. They got 2 left. This first down just about ended for them.
Pilson still looking to the sideline. He's got Abraham Baker and Julian Gittins in the backfield. He's got a good offensive line. Pilson pointing at one of the linebackers of Lincoln. Now he comes up under center. Here's the snap. Going to hand off Gittins right side, and he's got 5, but he doesn't have the first down. He gets across the 45 to the 43-yard line goes Julian Gittins. First down marker just short of the 40-yard line.
And then they finally got to the 44, picked up about 5, and Railers finally took another timeout there after letting a few more seconds tick off the clock. That's their second one to go, and sets up a big 3rd and about 3 for Mattoon.
So we'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with the last 3:17 of the football game. 3:17 left for the game. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for Mattoon at the Lincoln 44-yard line, and all Lincoln can do is try and stop them because they don't have any more timeouts left.
I think if they can make a stop on this down, they may force Mattoon into a punting situation, and that would be the best thing that could happen right now, and get the ball back.
Railsplitters have played a good game tonight, just need 7 more points. Here's the snap. Pilson hands off Gittins, and he scrambles, got the first down. Broke 2 or 3 tackles and fought his way for the first down across the 40.
Yeah, and unfortunately that's probably going to be just about it.
They stopped the clock at 3:10, but they'll wind it up again. They got to move the chains.
Yeah, they're still. It's running now. Just almost under 3 minutes here, and Lincoln, I think we still say, has 1 timeout to go.
Mattoon 34, Lincoln 27. Next week will be in Effingham. Mattoon out of that eye, 1st and 10. Pilson gives it to Julian Gittins. Gittins looks for runner room, and he's
nice tackle. Flag on the play. That was
Isaiah Bowers.
Yeah, he's played a pretty good game tonight. Flag on the far side.
Bowers had a touchdown earlier in the game. Titus Cannon scored 3 of them.
Railers, I think, are going to decline the penalty. Make it a second down. That was a no, maybe a yard. Let's see where they're going to mark it. The Bowers did a nice job making an open field tackle there on their best running back.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. You got a yard out of it, but yeah, that's their best running back, and as you said, he's close to 300 yards in the game. Declined the penalty.
Well, if you take the penalty, got some yards, but they get another first down, and that's going to be another 30 seconds off the clock. So it was a good decision.
Gittens shook up on the play, but he's all right now. He's going to walk all the way across the field with the trainer. 2:38 left for the game. Mattoon leads at 34-27. Ball placed at the Lincoln 38-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 10 for Mattoon. Jack Pilson, the fine quarterback for the Mattoon Green Wave. Clock on the run now. About 2:30 left for the game.
Lincoln can stop it one more time and probably will right after this play.
Pilson slowly comes to the line of scrimmage. He's not in any hurry. Got the snap. Once he hands off, inside handoff. And that was to Abraham Baker. And now Lincoln calls another timeout, as you said. And we'll take a timeout. Take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this. Back here at Handlin Field, Lincoln Railsplitter football. I'm Bob Verderber along with Coach Ken Schweitzer. There's 2:08 left for the game. Mattoon leads at 34-27, and Lincoln just took their last timeout. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for Mattoon at the Lincoln 38-yard line.
Lincoln's going to have a few kids a little banged up tonight after this game. We've seen a couple of them come up slow. I see a couple of them limping a little bit out there. They're still on the field. They're still gamers. And big play here. If they can stop them, they might get the ball back with about a minute 20 to go, perhaps, depending on what Mattoon does on a 4th down if Lincoln can stop them. It's 3rd and 10 now on the Railers' 39-yard line.
Mattoon up to the line of scrimmage. 2:08 left for the game. Pilson. Here's the snap. Hands off. Gittens on the run. There's a flag on the play, and Gittens is going to take it all the way into the end zone. But there's a flag on the play.
Gittens' 38-yard touchdown run, however, a flag on the play.
Ran it in from 38 yards out.
It's going to come back, though.
Holding on
But Railers look like they're a bit out of gas out there too, Bob. Gittens just went to the side there and broke a tackle and went all the way down the sideline.
Yeah, you got 6 guys for Lincoln playing on both sides of the field, and starts to wear on you late in the game.
And it's been a long second half. That first half went quickly, but the second half has really gone long. Most of the scoring has been in the second half. It was 14-0 at the halftime with Green Wave leading.
So they bring the football back to the Lincoln 47-yard line. 2 minutes left on the clock. Pilson will bring him up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 20 for the Green Wave. Pilson out of the eye. He's in trouble.
Get him.
Dewberry.
Yes.
Isaac Dewberry runs him down. Tackles him at the 50. So that's an 8-yard loss.
Now they will punt for sure, I would think, from the 50. They'll punt it at about a minute 20 or so.
Great play by the sophomore, Isaac Dewberry.
That'll be a little less than that. It'll be about a minute 15. Railers are going to have a chance for a run back or a chance for with about a minute to go. No timeouts left. Maybe they aren't going to. They got a punt, don't they, at midfield? They're going to run a play. Want to give Lincoln that kind of. Yeah, they're going to take a timeout.
Now Mattoon takes the timeout, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. Mattoon out of that timeout. A minute 15 left for the game, and it looks like Mattoon's going to have to punt it away, but they haven't lined up in punt formation.
Nope, it looks like they're going to run a play.
Going to try run some clock. They're going to run out of the shotgun unless he's just going to quick kick it.
Yeah.
Pilson.
Yes, he
yeah,
is.
he does. He quick kicks it, and as you said, he shanks it off to the right side.
Oh, he
but
got
he
a
gets
great
a good
roll.
Inside the 10-yard line, all the way down to the 9-yard line, goes the punt. A quick punt by Pilson there. Burn another 10 seconds off the clock.
He took the snap and went to his right a couple steps before he kicked it, Bob. Ate up another couple seconds and then got a great roll on it. It wasn't a great punt, but it was a good little pooch punt. And Lincoln's got it at the 10, 90 yards away with 1:05.
We can do it.
Yep. From the 10, last time they had it at the 10, they had an 89-yard pass down to the 1.
Yeah, we've got Cannon, Bowers, and Dewberry. They're capable. They've got the speed.
Okay.
Posgay out of the shotgun. 1:05. There's the snap. He wants to throw it. Throws it out in the flat. Noah Funk. Funk tripped up about the 16. Now we're under a minute. 55 seconds, clock on the run. 34-27. Out of the shotgun again, Posgay. He's got Bowers, Dewberry, and Cannon all on the left side. Here's the snap. He's looking for him. Who's he going to hit? He's got Cannon out along the sideline, and Cannon going to run along the sideline. 45, and he runs it out of bounds smartly at the 45. Stops the clock with 32 seconds left. That's the game plan. Got your 3 speedsters on the left side. Try and hit one of them and run it out of bounds if you can't go all the way. They're going to spot it at the 43.
That was about a 37-yarder.
Posgay out of the shotgun. Looks for the sideline again. Got his man.
Oh, no. The clock's running. Hurry up.
What, he hit his knee?
Yep.
23 seconds. That was Cannon. He couldn't get out of bounds. He hit his knee when he caught it. 18 seconds. Posgay's got to throw out of the shotgun. 15 seconds. 13. Posgay and the penalty on the play, and that'll stop the clock at 11 seconds.
5 yards. Boy, what a break for Mattoon that Titus Cannon took a knee getting on that last reception. Yeah, that's big.
They may only have time for a play. That was a 5-yarder against the Railers.
Then they have to go with the Hail Mary here, Coach. Unless they can get it out of bounds.
Well, a sideline out of bounds would be the only thing that would get them another play, I'm afraid. They're on the 44 now. They're on 44. Started on their 10 with 1:05. Now they're down to 11 seconds.
Posgay out of the shotgun. Here it is. He wants to throw deep and
get rid of it.
A lot of pressure.
Get rid of it.
A lot of pressure. He runs it out of bounds, and that's the end of the game. Final score, Mattoon 34, Lincoln 27. We'll be back after these messages.
Lincoln Railer football on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Fifth Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Rickham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Eden Corporation, Lincoln College, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Chicago Street Rentals, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, ALMH Farmers Market, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, The Mama's Arcade Cafe, Collision Concept, Headline Salon, Nuthatch Hill Barbecue Company, State Bank of Lincoln, Mike Mosky Auction Service, Family Custom Cleaners Tanning and U-Haul, Gary's Drywall Finishing, Painting and Power Washing, Charter Brothers Mechanical, Beck's Travel Plaza, Flossie and Delzina's Gourmet Grind and Gifts, and by Lincoln Grand 8 Cinema.